This is a book called Wild Ones, Observing City Critters. It is by Carol L. Malnor, and it's illustrated by Kathy Morrison. Wild Ones, Observing City Critters. Nature is all around us, even in the city. Follow Scooter as he uses his senses to discover city critters. It's sunrise when Scooter sneaks out the back door. He doesn't see the tracks in the mud or the sleeping raccoon. What he does see is a furry tail, and the chase is on. See the raccoon and the tracks in the mud? Scooter doesn't. Look what he sees. The squirrel scurries up a tree and scolds Scooter from a safe perch. Scooter ignores the squirrel and just keeps running. He doesn't notice the mother possum curled up with her babies underneath the shed. But he does notice a loud noise. Quack, quack, quack. Dashing around the corner, Scooter begins his city critter discoveries. A mother mallard quack, quack, quacks to her ducklings. She's telling them it's time to leave their nest on the ledge. One by one, they fearlessly jump. A passerby gives each one a soft landing. Scooter isn't aware of the pigeon feathers floating through the air, or the falcon flying away with a bird breakfast in its talons. But he soon becomes aware of an unfamiliar sound. He scampers off to discover what it is. Whack! Whack! A beaver slaps a warning with its tail and slips under the water. Scooter doesn't know there are hundreds of bats asleep under the bridge. But he does know that a gull carrying a bag is very strange. He trots off to investigate. The gull boldly marches down the sidewalk with its stolen prize, a bag of chips. Scooter doesn't spot a rat as it scurries back to its hiding place, but he does spot a starling as it swoops low across the street. Starlings are the darlings of fast food parking lots where they gobble up dropped French fries. Scooter scrounges for something to eat too. He doesn't detect the hairy legs of the giant spider that hitchhiked from South America in a banana box. But after his snack, he does detect movement in a clump of weeds. He wanders over to check it out. Scooter is having such fun discovering city critters. But meanwhile, his family is worried. Tap, tap, tap. They post signs. Tap, tap, tap. A woodpecker replies. The kids completely miss the huge swarm of ants crawling out of a crack in the sidewalk. But they can't miss the crows taking a puddle bath. Scooter keenly watches a snake slithering through the weeds of a vacant lot. But oh no, he should be watching that dog catcher. Just in time, Scooter skedaddles into a community garden. He doesn't catch sight of a hungry rabbit, but he does catch a whiff of a stinky smell. Scooter decides not to stick around. What luck, he finds a stick. Scooter settles down to give it a good chew. He doesn't look up to see the hawk's nest it fell from until plop, poop lands on his head. That darn bird. So he does look for somewhere else to go. Honk, honk. Geese make a huge commotion as Scooter slips and slides through their slimy droppings. Ugh. Scooter doesn't discover the coyote lurking in the shadows. But he does discover a pile of something under an oak tree. Underneath an owl's favorite roosting spot, Scooter snips a pile of pellets. The coughed up bones and fur of the owl's prey. He doesn't hear the fox kits quietly yip yip yipping, but when he hears an owl loudly, Scooter realizes it's almost dark, and he makes a beeline for home. Scooter doesn't see the bat swooping through the sky or the possum walking across the fence with its babies on its back, or the raccoons cooling off in the wading pool. But he does see his family, and that's the very best discovery of all. There's all these different creatures and critters he ran into on his adventures. That was Wild Ones, Observing City Critters by Carol L. Malnor. And it was illustrated by Kathy Morrison.